We'll do some role playing and video games because this is what it's all about. It says more paper form. DnD started back in the early 1980s, and lots of famous actors plays in it, like Vin Diesel, and there was a couple of episodes on TV shows like Stranger Things and stuff like that. And it's all done with simply paper and a couple of dice and lots of good friends to have a fun time and chat with. I played as a couple of characters in the past and several campaigns with my friends, like a fighter dwarf or a elf wizard and a human fighter and all that. And recently done a campaign of my own with the Cave of Vandalion with my family and friends. And to start off is the DM's role, which is the Dungeon Master. And the Dungeon Master role is to be a referee, a storyteller, all while being fair and true to the game, and giving players an equal chance to fight and not die in the process. And it will have a monster's guide with them and its own dungeon board cover up that so the other players cannot see what is written on the story. Sometimes the DM could write his own story, or have the ones already been made by a person in a Wizards of the Coast store. And the player's role is to roleplay and be the characters that they create on a character sheet. And character creation could take a bit of a time process, but once you get it down, about 90% of your character is based on your class, and then your race, and then your background. And there are three interactions that the players can do: social interaction, exploration, and combat. And the social interaction is talk to other people, the townsfolk, called the NPCs, the non-player characters. And sometimes they'll give them information or a quest, or maybe you can even do cause them trouble with them. Sometimes the players could even kill the NPCs for no apparent reason, which is because they're probably chaotic evil or something. But to give a good example of combat will be this dragon right here. Let's say that the DM said that they walked up a stairway of a cryptic stairway. What did they do? And the party of the characters send up their road to see what is up ahead. He got a 17. The DM said that that's a good roll. You're pretty stealthy to walk up there and see what's ahead. And he saw a dragon. And now the players are forming a form of attack. In order for to go until who goes first, we'll be rolling a d20, a 20-sided dice that is used for 90% of the game, for most of it, to see what you can do. The roll for initiative. Whoever has the highest initiative goes first and goes all the way down to the last. The dragon will roll a 16, and the knight roll a 17. So the knight will go first, then the dragon, and then the rest of the party, because they got lower than that. And then the knight rushes in and attacks the beast with his sword and waving it around. And now they have to roll a d20 again to see if it actually hits. He rolls a 18. It hits. Managed to hurt the beast, make him all bloody and everything. And then the dragon tries to draw a fireball at him. He rolls a 1. he completely failed to do his task and accidentally stole his toe on a rock. And then the rest of the party able to do some damage to him until he's down. And then the party won. They all leveled up. They get some experience points to level up their character. And then it's off to the exploration. They traveled down to past the beast of the dragon and found a small tunnel. It had treasure inside of it, a treasure chest. And then they got some gold and they won. Happy bada bing, the end.